together to make a house.
That's going to be the beginning of the recording. Welcome to episode 43 of A Distant Star. This one's called The Road to New Sky.
Woo! Ironically, we will have no sky while we're on the road.
Yeah, weird, right? Guy, what happened last time?
Since you just started out being freaked out that we had been pretty much sent to the past. We saw ourselves riding off in the way that we knew we had, but we realized that we were in the past. Knew we had to get to New Sky, but had no horses. So we're like, oh, fuck, let's go steal some horses. So we snuck into the Inquisitor's camp, Parsa's camp, the one that we had passed earlier on, knowing that they would have horses and some supplies. You snuck in, undid all the reins, all the ties on all the horses, and then Sunshine firebombed the entire place. A lot of people died. And all the horses ran off, but we were able to steal, I believe, 5 horses.
You stole some horses? You got some horses? You could have had 6, but somebody did not do well on their animal handling roll. I believe that was a Hanover.
I was busy committing arson.
We started heading towards the northwestern pass, towards Hands of Gold. But both Rainbow and I had heard some people talking about a tunnel and wasn't sure how much it was, or someone had said they didn't think it was worth all the trouble. So in order to help decide if we needed to take the tunnel or the route that we knew would work, Sunshine asked his deity for some help and got us to see that Locke pretty much had his army where we were going. So it turned us around to go try and get into the tunnel. From there, we snuck towards the tunnel camp, which was up into the forest, just north of the town, I believe. There was a sort of new secret path. We ended up at a quarry, and from there we found the camp, and both Tiddly and myself snuck in. And from there, I pretty much went right into the base to see what I could do for the tunnel. So I don't know a whole lot of the rest.
Can I say something? Do we have to say that you snuck in if you just went invisible?
That's
sneaky.
sneaky.
Still sneaking.
That's sneaky.
Yeah, but you can't shout I'm fucking invisible as you're walking in.
That's right, bitches. I'm invisible. I want to play that. I don't know what that character is, but I want to do that. That's right, motherfuckers. I'm invisible. Find me.
Thou canst see me.
What do you mean they can still hear me? That's not how invisibility works.
Well, this is happening in Tyranny of Dragons. I can feel it already.
Yeah. Is it because I slipped into the character a little bit there?
Yep.
Sunshine, you want to go
oh my goodness.
Outside the camp?
Sure. We were hanging out outside waiting for, I think the plan was for Guy and Tiddly to see what was going on and come back with info for us. While we were waiting, coming up the road from the camp that we had previously firebombed, we saw our friend Inquisitor Parsa, who used to be the head of the Inquisitors. I don't know, maybe he still is, but he's in charge of the Silence camp that we blew up. So he's a bad guy. He doesn't like us. And he had a bunch of guards with him. And since Sunshine apparently is impulse control and was not at all helped with that by any of his friends, he threw a fireball at them, and we started combat. We all had a lot of fun with the combat, we killed the guards, and Tiddly did a bunch of work on Parsa from the camp.
So many arrows he couldn't do anything about.
And Rainbow jumped through fire to slap Parsa's face off.
Sometimes you gotta melt yourself to smack a bitch.
Yeah, sure. And so we defeated him and his guards. While that was going on, Guy had begun the revolution and had freed some of the guards, or
The
freed some of
revolution!
the prisoners. And I think he stabbed a guard or two. I don't remember. I seem to remember we expected he was going to be covered in blood, or I expected he was going to be. So I don't remember exactly what happened. And that was pretty much it. I think we were just killed Parsa. Tiddly.
I melted his face.
Yes, exactly.
I melted his HP bar.
And Tiddly is having these weird delusions that he thinks people have HP bars. But he did shoot one of the fleeing guards in the ass to give him incentive to run away.
Holy shit. We need a Dunk industry. That's my goal in life now. I'm going to open a bar that's just called HP.
HP bar.
And only cool people understand what the fuck what it is.
Or EXP. EXP bar.
No, it's a vertical sign that says HP mana X EXP. And it's just a vertical sign that says that.
Nice.
Have it be an arcade bar.
No.
Nah, that's done to death.
We already have one of those and it's not doing well.
They don't have the good Ninja Turtles cabinet. You need to get Turtles in Time, damn it.
It's true. Turtles in Time is the best one. How they do have the Simpsons cabinet.
They do.
The Simpsons cabinet's pretty good.
And skee ball.
Skee ball. They do have skee ball.
I enjoy skee ball.
And they have that Mario Kart cabinet. And they're the only machine in the entire bar that has a sign on it that says, "You cannot have drinks at this machine."
It's the Mario Kart. That's funny.
I imagine there were incidents before.
That's funny.
Well, that makes sense.
One of those
you can't drink and
people-
drive.
Yeah, that's true. Can't drink and drive. All right. So that leads us to. I wish he was here. That leads us to where we left off. You have basically cleared out the guards of this place, right?
I think Steve said he was going to go get the horses.
Yes. You did now.
I did. Yeah. That's what he's doing right now.
So the rest of you find yourselves at the mine, down in that tunnel that's been worked away, and you see the signs of old dwarven ruins, which you have seen before.
I'll say I come walking out just covered in blood like Carrie. Just took care of the guys down here. Got the people freed.
Did you fall in like a cauldron full of blood?
No. There's been some anger issues going on, and took out quite a bit of that.
Okay.
There's workers that start to walk their way up. They clearly used to be in irons and now are just covered in blood.
I guess that's a step up.
Yeah, no, they were treating those guys like crap down there. Had all chained up together and pickaxes, and these guys are nice, but they are not diggers.
Speaking of which, our digger should be here soon.
Professional excavator.
Should we? Do you need a second outside? I kind of wanted to go in and look at the tunnel.
Yeah. If anyone actually no, press digitation. I just get all of it.
Oh,
gathered.
oh, God! I just imagine
I
he's
gathered
like a
up into a
dog.
ball. Just, where should I put this?
Sunshine, don't open your mouth. Sunshine, don't open your mouth. Sunshine, don't open
I
your
just
mouth.
throw it up against the wall, right by the entrance.
Worst water balloon.
Try and do it in like the shape of a guy, though.
Excavation specialist / consultant.
So
Hey,
yeah, no.
cat.
What happened out here? What
I
was the
melted
big movement?
Parsa's face.
Oh yeah,
Aw.
sorry. Parsa showed up.
I wanted to stab him.
Well, I mean, still up
What's
there.
left of him is over there.
If he's not gonna feel it, it's not worth it.
Speaking of, can I search his body?
Yes, you may. As soon as I pull up the stats for the character and tell you what he has on him.
Thanks.
I mean, if you cut inside, it will probably be interesting. I mean, he was seared from the outside, sealing in the juices.
That is fair.
Granted,
didn't
he
think
was
he
seared
did.
with necrotic energy, so I don't think it'll taste very good.
Oh. See,
Yeah, the guards.
Wonder
The
if it
guards
tastes
are the
like-
well-cooked ones.
good. Like, you guys can preserve flesh.
So,
Like, it's. How come this is a great thing for a cook to know? To be able to preserve meat for longer? Animate flesh? Make it still good? Stop the
Anyway,
rotting?
Rainbow, you want to roll? You want to roll for investigate, please? Or passive investigation, whichever you would like to use.
I will roll and see. My passive is 12. My perception is way better.
I get yeah.
I rolled a 12. So.
I feel like it's investigation to search somebody, though. You know what I mean?
yeah, because you're not perceiving them.
So he has 2 swords on himself. They both look very nice. On his person, they both look very nice. So I would recommend taking those. Nothing special about his armor of any sort. He has a lot of blank parchment and ink for letters. What is wrong with me? I think I had a stroke. I'm sorry. For letters, as well as wax and a seal. He. That's what you get.
These swords look cool. What, are they a short sword, long sword?
Short sword of make, yeah. Nearly identical.
Some
Nice steak knives you got there.
Short
Yeah,
sword.
I don't think I can use it.
That's a short sword.
Yeah, it's like a 1.5 to 2 feet blade. Yeah.
Short swords are like this. They're like a gladius. He's like a long sword.
I'm legitimately not fighting you on this. The
Either way, they're pretty cool, but I don't think I can use them. So if anybody wants them, they look
Oh.
nice.
I'll take a look at them. What were they called again?
They're just short
they're
swords,
just swords.
Oh.
Nobody's
but
looking
they look
at
nice.
them.
So I don't know if they're a +1 or anything, but they look nice.
I'll take them. I like blades.
I can only use simple weapons.
Short sword isn't simple.
It's a martial weapon.
I'm not much one for appraising weapons. I do not know what they are called. I just know the sound they make when they slice through a man's head.
Fair enough.
I'll take them.
Yeah. There you go.
Blade length 27 inches. Fuck yourself, Morgan.
This is about 27 inches.
I said
isn't
2 feet.
it? Okay.
Someone get a fucking ruler.
All right.
Pretty sure
Anybody
2
else
feet
is-
36 inches. I mean,
Uh-oh.
D&D Beyond crash.
I hope not.
Nailed it.
No, I think mine's okay.
2 feet.
I would like to go through the tunnel now.
Mine's good, Laura.
We always spend so much time arguing about length.
It's not good, actually. It is down.
Uh-oh. It's
What's
kind of
down?
not good.
Oh, there we go. Now it worked. Just had to reload it.
I've been reloading it. Well, now that page works.
Mine's still running.
Okay, it's back.
It's full evening. A lot of people playing Dungeons and or Dragons. You can
Arguing
only
about swords.
you can only have one or the other. The
I'm sorry I called you out on that, Mike. That was a real dick move to your authority. And
oh, Laura, go ahead and throw Morgan out of the call. Thank you. The
How many times, Mike? We've known each other for about 15 years now. How many times have we had this exact conversation?
I don't know, and you can't remember.
Not necessarily about swords, but basically the same thing.
So, wait, what did you? Were you inspecting the swords, guy?
Yeah, if I could.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll. I think that is investigation as well.
Could I got rolled a 9, but wasn't there one like it'd be Arcana. That'd be the same thing. I was saying if I could feel any type of magic or anything coming from them.
I don't know how you would just feel that without casting detect magic, but sure.
So a 16. Like if I try to put some magic in, like pick it up with mage hand or something, if it reacts at all.
No, it's a sword, bud. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
Yes. They are very nice swords, short swords. You, Phil's asleep. What are we doing?
Well, Rough Riders mount up. We're going into the tunnel.
Speaking of tunnels,
Josh the butthole.
Whoa! I told
Is
you
that the
guys
title
can't
you
talk
won
about
at the
this
battle?
on stream.
I told you that in confidence, you son of a bitch.
I got 2 bugaboos. One of them being talking about my butthole on stream. The other, sharks. Don't go there.
yes, and
Yep. So,
I start riding into the tunnel.
okay. You make it maybe, past those first initial dwarven columns, you make it maybe another 50, 60 feet before you reach the cave-in that they were working on. And it's clearly a cave-in that happened somewhere along the line. While the walls, there's a lot of signs of maybe slightly buried dwarven architecture. The blockage in front of you is just rubble and dirt.
Okay. I dismount. I light a torch. If there is a sconce nearby, I set the torch in said sconce, and I start removing rubble.
It's a very nice sconce. Bed Bath and
That is a
Beyond.
great sconce.
I cast light to help with the light situation.
Okay.
Oh shit balls! I did not expect it to get that bright.
Go ahead and cast it right in your face.
Cast it on his helmet that he's wearing. Burn his eyes.
Sure,
clean
now
out his
you
head.
show up. I don't suppose you plan on moving anything?
Well, it's pretty taxing to cast light like that. So I'm gonna go sit over there and eat a sandwich. I go sit and eat a sandwich.
That sandwich over there smells like bullshit.
All right, Adidas, roll athletics. I guess that's the only person that's going to be helping with this particular task.
I helped
So
exactly
strange
as
that
much.
I would be the only one,
I helped exactly as much as Sunshine would have.
considering certain people's expertise. 18.
You're doing a great job moving boulders and digging dirt out of the way.
Loading. Please wait.
Hey, Audie, try using your sword like a shovel or something.
It is not built like a shovel. The only person here who has a weapon that is shaped like a shovel is Steve, who has an actual shovel for a weapon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Guy.
I like to imagine
That's Guy. Last time I checked.
I like to imagine
thinking of the
Steve just
wrong
staring
dude.
at a wall.
In my head, Steve was just in the back bullshitting with Rainbow, just like doing nothing. Just
Oh,
Wait,
Hey, Steve,
should
should we tell Adi that 1, you have a shovel, and 2, I can literally shape dirt? You tell him
I think he's got this.
he's got it. Okay.
I think he has this.
You want some wine?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take some wine.
there's always a point in a young digging enthusiast's life in which they are left alone to dig a hole themselves.
If only there was someone here that could do that.
no, but Steve, all these people were real nice. Like I started a revolution.
All right. Well, I mean, if they're nice people,
They're tired of
I
digging.
could
They say they
dig.
don't want to do it anymore.
It was
All right.
at that moment that the bulging vein in Adidas's forehead finally burst.
no, I think he's really mad now. No, I should go help. Oh wait.
Well, but hold on. Don't you want to be like them? They don't want to dig anymore. Learn from their lessons, Steve.
Shut the fuck up, guy. The fate of the world is at stake.
It is time to dig.
Go ahead and roll athletics with advantage due to your particular skill set.
He goes up to the pile of rubble, says, "What I do have is a very particular set of skills. Skills that make me a nightmare for rubble like you."
20.
20.
Not crit, but
Yes. You start to move effortlessly through the rock. Rainbow, would you like to help as well?
No, it's a 4th level spell.
That's a
I
hard...
only have 1 4th level spell slot left, and I'm not wasting it on digging a tunnel. Oh my! Yes, buddy. Hello, that tickles.
So, takes you into the evening, but you're able to punch a small tunnel through. The biggest thing holding you up was making sure that the tunnel was stable. Right? You can't just move everything and hope it shifts.
I try and talk some of the guys that were digging the tunnel into not digging, but help putting in support beams. Just more manpower.
Go ahead and roll persuasion.
And
Okay.
Does he get advantage for being leader of the revolution?
Yeah, I'll give him advantage for being leader of the revolution.
15.
All right. Yeah. Yes. You get a handful of them to help put in structure, as behind Audie and Steve. Josh, I also haven't asked. Did you win Josh fight?
Did you go to Josh?
And no. I was waiting on my friend to show up, and then by the time he showed up, it was already over.
So
We
did
had
the two
pool
of you-
noodles and everything on hand, but by then, some little kid that I feel like I could have beat won.
You didn't kill him, did you?
That is so on brand. Because I watched a video. They let this little kid named that everybody was screaming as Tiny Josh was his moniker. They let him win, and I just in the perfect scenario is Tiny Josh wins, and then my brother comes sprinting out of nowhere and just floors a 5-year-old.
I am the captain now.
I'm the best. I'm the winner.
If only he would have had his face painted.
No, he got the paint after that. Is how that happened.
Now we just need to see if that guy actually changes his name.
To Tiny Josh.
No, the guy who created it,
Oh, okay.
Mr. Swain.
Yeah. It was live streamed on Twitch, and the VOD would still be available. Go ahead and watch it if you'd like. It is fairly late by the time they finish.
I feel like I put in a hard day's work here. My assistance is done. Audie, you can take care of what needs else done here.
It's done. It's totally done.
Audie, deal with the rest.
I feel like you're trying to do a thing. We've completed our task. You.
Audie, I'm out. You deal with it.
Thanks. You did a good job too. Shit.
I also need context, so why were we clearing this?
It was the mine from 2 weeks ago that you guys. Holy shit,
destroyed.
Josh!
Okay, so we cleared. Okay. I get you now.
My God.
So yes.
All right.
Quickest
Who's
way.
ready to go through? Guy, why do you have all those people around you?
They've been putting up the beams. Also, we said something about shelter, and if other guards were going to be coming, we'd kill them.
Oh, did you start a union?
Rebellion,
Is that
possibly.
Is that what unions do?
We don't really talk about that word, not in the industry.
The foreman's here. I got you.
It actually is on character that Steve would know a lot about unions.
They older and deeper in debts. Peter, don't you call me, cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I dig on company time. I still work, even though I know I'm underpaid.
In this particular case, is the boss Sunshine or?
What?
So
We done?
they finished the tunnel. Anybody? Jesus Christ!
Yeah, let's go.
Go through.
It is
What do we
late.
see?
It is late in the evening at this point, so I guess it would be up to you if you would like to make camp out here, or go into the tunnel and make camp, which might be safer if reinforcements end up showing up. However, none have yet. But this would be like, fresh air outside.
What do we see when we enter, like, get through the tunnel?
Not a lot. Very dark. Anybody got dark? Oh, Steve has dark vision. Steve? Because you're part
I would
dwarf
take
now?
my torch off of the sconce, although it's probably burnt out by now. I would light the new torch.
This is... what's the best way to describe this? This looks like... it is facing a T-junction, in which there is a cobbled, but very nicely cobbled, in mostly good keep, road heading left and right. The left side seems to be slightly going north. The right side seems to be mostly going south. And this is a tunnel that you can't see the end of in either direction.
So we got a fork in the road in here. The left is heading in the upper area, and then the right is heading in the lower area.
Guy,
Hold
can
on.
you?
Yes.
I think we've only known to take the road less traveled.
Guy, can you do the little bubble thing to keep us safe while we sleep, though?
Yeah, should be able to still do that, I think.
Might as well sleep
are
in
we-
the tunnel then.
Are we sleeping here? In this spot, like right after the tunnel that we just dug?
I don't know that it matters a ton where we sleep.
I'll make it in case reinforcements come. We don't want them to like get through this tunnel super easy, so I will stone shape right before we go to bed and make a door. So I can create a door frame and seal the door with up to 2 hinges and a latch to seal the door behind us, but it's made out of stone, mud, dirt.
I'm going to say there's also a little eye peeky hole.
You could do
There's
that.
like 3
this whole
levels
time.
of it.
What the fuck were we digging for?
I
Well,
only
you-
had one use of that high of a level spell, and we're sleeping, so I just figured I'd use it now.
I
I liked it.
Adi, were you satisfied about the fight? We need to get all that energy out of Steve and probably you.
This is how Audie fights Rainbow.
You got muted, Phil. I don't know, which I think is actually funny. Oh, he's self doing that. Okay.
I am going to murder the halfling and pretend it's Rainbow. Like, actually, probably Homer Simpson choking him.
Good thing it's Guy's thing.
Good one.
All right. So yes, you set up a camp, I guess.
Yeah. Did the people come with us in?
Nope. They helped you make the tunnel and then they pieced out. They don't want to be there anymore.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll make the tiny hut.
Now, it is good that basically no guards escaped this place. You probably bought yourself at least a little bit of time, right?
That's our new motto, leave no witnesses. Anyone who slights us, they die immediately, so that they can't come back to haunt us later.
Listen, that doesn't always happen with me. It just happens a lot.
Counts as stealth if there's no one to raise the alarm.
You tell me one time Idolin came back to haunt your dreams. Come on now.
He fucked us over at least 3 times. It wasn't
Okay,
like she
but
tried to kill
not
us.
4.
Okay.
We met her 3 times and she fucked us over all 3 times. Bat in the fucking 1,000.
Okay. You guys get a long rest.
Nice.
Guy, I assumed you used your spell, by the way, because you
Yes.
talked about it.
Yep. long rest? No. Was there anything? We can have a fire in the tiny hut. Like it can let air out. I can set it so that there's still.
I use scorching ray and start a fire. There, let's just go to bed. I'm tired.
After you all sleep, God knows what time it is because you can't see sunlight. You are in this tunnel. Now you have a basic idea that the left side goes north. You don't know where it goes or why they were interested in this place to begin with. But this is clearly of dwarven make because you've seen it a handful of times throughout the course of your adventures.
We would have an idea why they wanted it. Maybe anyway, a guess at their reason. We talked to Steve's sister, and she said that there's a dwarven highway that goes right to.
It's true.
Basically, right to New Sky.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
Forgot about that, but yeah.
Why do they call it the highway? It goes under the mountain. It's more like a low way.
But
It wasn't a joke. It's a legitimate question.
Why do we drive on a driveway and park, or drive on a parkway and park in a driveway?
We do what now?
Common is a weird language.
Life is a highway. It goes on and on all night long. Is it?
Nope, you fucked that up pretty bad, bud.
So north then.
Did I though?
Michael, while we're down here in the darkness, I would probably have light up all the time. So without me having to say I have light up.
Well, your armor does that. So,
yeah.
You could just be a flashlight.
Yeah, pretty much. Just whoever's in the front, I cast light on them so they can see.
Okay. When the place is lit, now that you're outside of Guy's hut, there occasionally is writing upon the walls.
I would hold out my sword that is lit up, and I may stop to inspect some of the writing.
I can read it, because I read all languages.
Steve can too.
Steve, can you read it?
Is it dwarven?
Yes.
I can read it.
Actually, Rainbow, you could read it before you had your glasses, but yeah.
I could. But I just also wanted to point out that I have these glasses that I can read all languages.
Well, that is nice that
you
you
can-
all have magical devices that allow you to read Dwarven. I had to learn it from a book.
Yeah, we
I
get
learned it from a book
that's
first.
nice. You can read. Steve, what does it say? Come on, buddy, sound it out.
Sometimes when I just look at a wall, I can just solve these riddles. And I don't know why.
Let him have this.
Is he talking about signs? So
Why can't I see the goddamn sailboat?
it's a directional sign pointing in the northern direction. You can see a little arrow that lists. There is a town listing that is up ahead by the name of. Give me a second. Dilrarum. Yeah.
Is that with 3 R's?
Dilwarum.
Dream.
Oh yeah, no, I've heard that. Good job, Steve. You're doing a good job.
Thank you. Thank you.
It basically says, "Hey, there's food and lodging up here that way."
Yeah.
Now this place looks unused, covered in dust and dirt.
All right, I guess we're heading that way.
It would seem there is a pit stop in the road. However, I have my doubts that it is still of much use.
That's what I was gonna say. If this road isn't used very often, I'm gonna guess that's probably more of a ghost town.
Dilrumin.
But if it's the direction we need to go to get to New Sky, then I suppose we go that way.
So the spelling on that is just like the GM's handle. I'm sure it's not important.
I mean, if you had to, it's DHILWOHRUM. And I think I did a pretty good pronunciation of that.
Dilrumin.
Jay's native language is kind of hard to pronounce. So.
You travel for some time in resounding darkness outside of the light you've cast. You have your horses, and you have yourselves, but not much else.
I forget, is Create Light is that a first level spell or is that a cantrip?
Cantrip.
Every now and then I ask him to cast light on my arrow or one of my bolts and I shoot it forward.
Does dark vision work like night vision? Like when the lights just come up, does it just like...
Basically,
No.
you see everything. Everything is visible to you, but it is in grayscale. You cannot distinguish colors.
Okay.
You're like a dog or a cat.
And generally, there's like a limit to dark vision.
Yeah.
So it should say like 60 feet or
From
something.
I was gonna say mine's 60 feet, so...
Yeah. And the light, I think the light spell does about 60 feet worth of light too. So, yeah, if Guy wants to do that, I'd oblige.
It's wildly unremarkable for hours. Just keep traveling.
Oh, this reminds me of a book I read in the library at school about a torturous place that apparently takes like 7 hours to travel across, and there's nothing. Called it Nebraska. It's a horrible place.
But there's cows.
Anyway, here's Wonderwall. All right.
There an exit sign for Beatrice or something?
Don't stop there. Even if you're about to run out of gas. I lived there. Don't stop there.
What's this place? Kearney, right?
Yes, I believe that is how that would be pronounced. The number of vowels would dictate.
After
Grand Island? What the fuck? We're nowhere near an ocean. Why would they call it Grand Island?
After maybe 3 hours of travel, you start to see firelight up ahead in the distance.
This is either good or very bad.
Do you keep traveling or stop?
We keep traveling.
Yeah.
Too late to turn back now.
Okay. As you get closer, the sides of the highway that you've been traveling upon have been dug into, and there are large patches of cave off to either side. Now you don't see much of any movement, but you can see that there are plants planted there within, all the same style. If you had to, it's very similar to a field.
This seems less defunct and abandoned, but not of its original purpose. The plants appear to be crops, not decorative.
Yeah, they're planted in a very uniform way.
Are they like mushrooms?
They are. They're
Corn?
very pale, tall grass style.
So corn, beans. What are they planting? This
Very pale, tall grass style.
We could just go and ask them and not trespass or bother someone else's property so we don't make an enemy right off the bat.
Oh yes, I agree. We should not fiddle with it, but I don't know. I guess I'm just trying to think if we can figure out who it is we are dealing with up ahead.
I roll inspection to see if I would recognize the
Investigation.
plant for food.
Investigation, yes. Or perception, whichever.
18 investigate.
18 investigation. It looks like a kind of grain rice, actually.
Something like to grind into flour type of,
Yeah.
or actual rice.
No, it seems like a grain style rice. Yeah.
It's okay, Hugo.
Maybe
Okay.
maybe a farro or something.
Okay. Just want to know if this is something edible.
Could be. You'd have to grow it, but yeah.
It looks at least similar to something we would normally use. Okay.
Everything around you also looks more traveled. You can see cart style lines in the ground. There are tools and small fencing here and there near these
I'm
fields.
sorry, I missed from the description. Do we have to like go through these fields or anything to get
You
up
don't.
where
You
we're
can
going?
continue on the highway. Yes. You don't.
Do we need to stop?
We do not need to stop. We're just concerned about whose territory we are going through. But I mean, they have agriculture, so how bad can they be?
I mean, it's a road. People walk on roads. If they really want to give a shit about just walking on the road, then they probably were going to attack us regardless.
You can hear a cart up ahead coming down the highway. It wouldn't be hard to hear. It's, wood wagon wheels with steel casing along the cobbled road.
Well then, I suppose we just keep riding, and as they pass, we do from our horse saddle. We just do the 2-finger wave.
Give him
Sounds
the old,
about right.
give him the old Jeep. What's up?
Rainbow can say hi.
As you start to move forward, the cart gets closer. It's a grizzled old dwarf with incredibly pale skin. He stops and stares as you pass. Looks like maybe he wants to run, but running is well out of this man's ability in this point in his life.
Hail.
Hug-
I say in Dwarvish.
Hello?
We're just passing through. Don't mind it. Not here to bother anything. Have a lovely day.
You have a lovely tunnel.
Are you from the area?
Aye.
You live around here?
Yes.
Do you know where the exit is to get out of darkness?
No,
Nice crops.
there are no exit.
There's no exit this way?
And no, I don't. No, I do not know what you speak of.
Fiery sunlight.
I don't.
Deep tunnel.
Steve.
We would not understand this, Audie.
I speak Dwarven.
Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind then. My bad.
It was just immediately assumed that I didn't speak Dwarven, so when I started looking at the writing, it went to everyone else. Steve, look at him. It's quite clear he has never seen the sun. He doesn't know what you're talking about. We should just move on.
Mike, can I roll history to see if I remember what happened with dwarves, like in the
Sure, go ahead.
The bad times.
Sunshine's known for all his book learning.
I actually do have proficiency in history. So,
okay.
I mean, I went to school. I got a 16.
16.
He was top of the class. I have to say about
there is a few stories of dwarves that are mentioned, and occasionally you will run into a dwarf. At this point, mostly there aren't like dwarven towns, aren't like dwarven families. They're sort of like, oh, my grandma was a dwarf and I inherited some of these traits. So dwarves are pretty rare. Learning Dwarvish should be like learning Latin or something like that. It's a language we know existed and it's well documented, but there's no reason to necessarily learn it. They used to be mentioned a lot when you look up like the beginning of the Dark Times sort of history stuff, which is not well documented.
Were they like hunted down like elves? Like
there's no mention of that. No, they're not. They were never mentioned as a magical type, and just at some point they just kind of stopped getting mentioned in, like, the kings and lords of the land.
Okay, I don't think I'd have anything to add to this particular discussion then.
Is there a leader around here?
He points back down the road the same way you were going. In town, there's the elders can help.
All right.
Thank you for your time. Sorry to bother you.
Thank you. Man. Helping's tough.
You are so good at the talking thing.
Well,
He stares at you basically the entire time you roll away.
just this 7-foot man just yelling at him.
In Species, he's this never seen. He stared at you like you were a circus attraction. Like,
I wouldn't have it any other way.
You, not too long down, round a small bend and find there's a bridge on this highway leading to a breathtaking dwarven town. Lit, active. Not a lot of people coming this way, but other direction, yeah. In front of you, you see maybe a few hundred dwarves, all of the pale skin. The incredibly pale skin as before.
Did the old dwarf seem bothered by my light spell?
No, and there is light here in here. There are crystal lights upon the ceiling. There are a few cracks that actually let in sunlight very limitedly, and you can tell.
That seems safe. I probably cut the light then if we can see well enough without it.
Mm-hmm. It would be considered. It would be fine in most places. Dim light in some. All of these buildings are lit up, and not with fire. They just appear to be luminescent. You can see the crystalline luminescence lining the ceiling. This place looks like a very nice town. Very well kept, and the architecture is brilliant.
Wow. The only thing that'd make this better is if I had a sandwich.
Guy.
They got a loaf of bread. He's whip out the new short sword. Start cutting into it.
You see that as you cut the bread, it toasts.
Oh, baby. Oh, not gonna kiss you.
You eat my sandwich?
Now that you've done this to know something, they're both flaming tongue short swords.
Okay, I was gonna say I test the other one to try and slice the cheese.
Yep, melts
To
it.
see if it cools the cheese or if it melts it.
Melts it.
Oh.
Lincoln!
Lincoln time!
Lincoln!
Lincoln.
Is that Uncle Josh?
Lincoln!
Uncle Josh.
Lincoln, what are you doing? Lincoln, you got the earphones on?
Uncle
Hi,
Josh.
What are you
Lincoln.
doing?
You say hi to Uncle Josh?
Is that Uncle Josh?
Yeah.
Uncle Josh.
Yeah, Uncle Josh.
Question mark?
I don't go out.
Wah,
you see
wah,
gr-
wah, 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 wah.
Did you see Grandma yesterday?
Did you see Grandma? Hmm?
Your grandma?
Yeah, you saw Grandma.
You saw Grandma?
Is your grandma? Is your grandma?
Yeah, Grandma. You saw Grandma. And she gave you lots of garbage food because that's what she does there.
And iPad time.
Yeah.
That's what grandmas are for.
He's basically he walks up to her now and requests sandwich, and she just shows up with a peanut butter sandwich for him.
Or he brings the peanut butter.
Peanut butter
Or he
sandwich.
steals the peanut butter out of the cabinet and brings it to her, and then says sandwich. So like 3 peanut butter sandwiches happened yesterday.
He's growing.
You had your weight in peanut butter.
Mm-hmm. Likes peanut butter.
I might have to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich tomorrow.
Okay. Can you say bye-bye?
Say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye, Lincoln.
До свидания.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Love you, buddy. Give me a kiss. Okay, go to mommy.
Oh, gosh.
Have a good night. Be good for mommy. Okay, I'm back.
So take out some cheese and a little bit of ham and slice that up. And so I hand Steve a toasted hot ham and cheese sandwich.
But wouldn't you learn to do this?
I love these things.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Rainbow. You want one?
I can't use it. I mean, I can, but I'm not.
Sandwich.
Oh.
I'm not giving these up. You want a sandwich?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay.
I'm gonna turn to Sunshine. I'm gonna say in twin speak. If we make a good impression here in this dwarven town, we could just like live here if everything goes to shit upstairs. They've
True.
clearly survived all of the previous tragedies.
It's a fairly big if, though.
Just saying.
I think it's more likely that we save the world than we make a good impression on strangers.
Especially since the 3 that can talk to them are currently Rainbow, Adidas, and Steve.
And Rainbow's like half a bottle of wine deep already.
That just makes me more charismatic.
Steve.
No,
don't
that makes you
have advantage when
believe.
you're talking to him?
I do have advantage when I talk to, yeah.
Because you look
Dwarf.
like a really tall dwarf. That's what the belt does. It makes you look like a really big dwarf.
I have a very patchy beard now that just grows in.
He hasn't rolled for that beard in a long time.
We could also pass Steve off as a god.
I
That seems dishonest.
It does seem dishonest.
It's not really fair to say that. I am very cordial with people who aren't complete fucking idiots.
no Steve needs that kind of power.
I'm just imagining Xerxes from 300, where he's like, "Come, embrace me as your god." Just keep doing that. They're wearing about the same amount of clothes.
Can I get a hug? I'm your god.
Hug me as your god.
Let me dig with you.
Do you approach the town? That is definitely now at least some of them watching you.
I believe, since we were talking about the light and the fact that we had turned them off, I would believe we are already at the cusp of the town.
Okay.
And we are on our way in.
This highway kind of curves off and clearly moves away from the town proper, so if you want to just keep moving, you can. But you have accrued quite the staring crowd at this point.
Hello! Hello,
We explain
everyone!
ourselves. Oh God, Steve, no.
Hi! Hi, everybody!
I wouldn't wave your arms around so much. It seems actually I should. Is him waving his arms making them nervous?
Nobody seems to be overly nervous. Again, this is, you guys might as well be a circus wandering through town.
That gives me an idea.
The gang makes a circus. Bum, 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 bum.
Oh God.
Hello! Hello! Are we gonna keep walking? Or should we go in here? They're looking at us
I'm
like,
going with you.
Alright.
I'm probably not gonna say much, but I'm following along.
Seems to me it was we were directed to the village elder. We could ask for directions, in so much as they looks like there is traffic to hear from somewhere.
They're kind of crowding around a bit. From behind, you hear in Dwarvish, "Don't touch them! You don't know what they are. What's wrong with them? Don't touch them!"
Nothing's wrong with us. We're just not from around here.
A woman with a very patchy beard approaches.
Hi.
Hello.
You speak our language?
3 of us do.
You are from Surface, yes?
Yep.
Aye.
Our generation has not much seen your kind. Yeah. Come with me. Your horses shall be safe.
Insight. Um, 21.
Seems to be being honest about that. You can go so far as direct some of the clearly guard types to watch the horses. But seems unhappy about the amount of attention you're bringing.
I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm more concerned about the well-being of the horses than I am of Guy, but I am more concerned about the well-being of the horses than of Guy.
I don't understand what you're saying.
You so do you follow? Do you tell everyone else what's going on?
They say that they will put our horses, take care of them somewhere safe, and we're to follow them, to speak. Was not making any demands, just I think they want us to get away from all these people, prying eyes. Steve, could you not?
I'm so tall. I just realized it now. Holy cow.
I call out to everyone. He's harmless. He's just a little excitable.
A couple pretty nearby point up near his loincloth and turn away, gasping.
Not that kind of excitable. Sorry, I realize those words are very close in...
Do you go with or do you stay?
I'm just following along.
I say we go with. It is up to you.
Yeah, let's go with.
Going with.
You are led through an atrium. Inside can only be described as there are 4 fake trees with those luminescent crystals hanging from them like leaves or bean sprouts from trees. But they're carved from rock. Along the ceiling and walls are artistic depictions of a much grander place. Much grander time. Although no species other than dwarf is depicted upon the art. You are led into a place. The woman you were talking to. Please wait here. I must find at least a handful of the others. Please don't move. You're left alone. It can only be described as a meeting room, although all the furniture is guy size.
Finally, some comfort.
After 5-ish minutes, she comes back with maybe a half a dozen. What can only you would assume are elders, a lot of gray in the hair and beard. What is your business here, Surface?
We are making our way towards New Sky, if you know where that is.
New Sky.
A Goliath village.
North across. No, one of them has a large book with him, and he's flipping through it. North across the large valley of greenery.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, in the mountain beyond.
Forgive us, it has been some time since we've seen anyone like you. Are there more coming?
There very well could be, but I warn you, they are not, they're not as kind as we are. We tried to head them off as best we could.
So you come to herald war then? One a little bit more aggressive speaks up.
I hope it doesn't come to that. We're hoping to solve the issue before it would come to full-on war. But things up top are not going well.
We have our own problem, Surface. We don't need yours.
They do not need to be your problem. They are their quarry is of us if they do arrive at all, and for all I care, you can tell them exactly which way we went.
We cave in the highway. We should have done this ages ago. No, we cannot cave it in. There could be a good time. No, there's never been a good time. An argument breaks out in front of you.
I lean towards Sunshine. I think it's going well.
I seems
to be speaking their language.
We are ancestors hoped there would be a time in which we could look to the surface kings and queens again and make friends. But your religious fanaticism has not proved fruitful.
I would say if things go well, that good time could be relatively close. See, there's a being on the surface creating new gods outside of the fanatic one. And what we're planning on doing is taking on the fanatics of the true one. So the fanaticism may be, hopefully, coming to a close.
They start to murmur. Clearly the oldest person in the room speaks up. You speak of the Red Star.
Yeah.
I gotta pee.
Good timing.
That's a weird red star.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's the thing. He said the name of the thing.
I would speak back to everyone in common.
Going good? Or
The sandwich is really good, guy.
They are concerned about the people that may follow us and that war may follow us. But we killed everyone. The likelihood that they know where to pursue us, I mean, it will be quite some time. And I told them, I don't give a fuck if they give us up right away and just say they went that way. You know, they're anybody coming through, they will not be concerned with these dwarves here. They will be concerned with stopping us.
Let's be clear. They know exactly where we went. We murdered everybody, every guard at the gorge, dug a tunnel, and then made a door. It's pretty obvious we went into the tunnel. If they come this way, I would give it about 50-50 odds they either keep going after us in pursuit, or they just start killing all these dwarves.
No, I'd give it 80-20. They're probably going to attack these dwarves.
I mean, I would go with that. I would lean towards that normally, but we did murder we did have a fair fight against the Inquisitor. That was a fair duel that we won.
Those that
Barely.
would potentially follow the Inquisitor might not be as familiar with the layout of the cave as he and his original workers were, so they might be wary of actually traversing the highways, that they might just head to New Sky by traditional means.
It's possible.
What do we do here? I mean, it would feel impolite to tell them, oh yeah, there are people chasing us. Why don't you go ahead and barricade the tunnel and then fight them yourselves, because we have to leave. But on the other hand, like if we were to stay and help them defeat whoever comes next, that would delay us far too much and our
just tell them the truth.
I think if
we didn't know anyone was down here. We were just trying to get to our destination the fastest way we could. And if somebody comes and they don't want to start a fight with them, great. But tell them that they might try to fight them. We don't know.
They are kind of fanatics.
Yeah, they're aware of the
about the
fanaticism.
fanaticism. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, no, that'd be a warning.
Sorry.
Rainbow, you were saying?
Yeah.
I just said they're aware of the fanaticism.
No, back to when I was here. You mean of the Red Star. You speak of the Red Star.
Yeah.
It's an old story. Really old. If everybody sits around the table very specifically, we could all tell it, and I will tell everyone the story. Just go ahead and sit around the table real quick.
Insight check.
Okay, go ahead and roll insight.
21.
27.
Three.
Oh, this was an everybody thing. Okay.
Well, I guess everybody's doing it.
Well, I don't speak Dwarvish, so I'm not.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just the Dwarvish people.
Oh, okay. Well, then 22.
Rainbow and Adi, there's a... this person wasn't talking or really moving since they had entered. And now there's a spryness and energy about them. And they're like desperately trying to shoo the other dwarves into seats around the table.
What's oh, go ahead.
It doesn't feel... You don't feel a malevolence about it, but there's clearly an angle here.
What's with the urgency suddenly?
Oh, just gotta get them in a line. You know, all these nice people, gotta get them all. We gotta sit down and talk about the... He looks at you and winks. Talk! So we can all talk.
Dave,
Is something wrong with his eye?
are you?
Is your eye okay? Like, do you have something
you?
in it?
I gotta get him in a circle, like very specifically. Come on, help me.
I ask him in common. Why?
I figured out a way to not fucking kill him. Come on.
Okay. Yes. Let us all hear the tale. Please come sit in your designated spots.
Oh, great. Yes, I will sit. And they all start to sit down. I'll sit over here, and I'll... That one falls asleep, and another one goes, oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, hey, how are you doing?
Drawing the
I
two
don't
swords.
speak Dwarvish, so I don't know what's going on. I'm very concerned.
Yeah, it's all in Dwarvish, by the way.
Can we switch to common now? Or is that...
Oh, fine.
It's Dave. It's Dave.
He switches
Dave
to...
is this dwarf.
He switches to common.
I pull out my sword like, this motherfucker.
No, Hugo. Go lay down.
I did some experimenting. Switches to another one. And if I switch real quick between a big group of them, it doesn't hurt them. I remember you guys got real mad last time.
Okay.
Awesome.
Can't kill them all.
So what's the deal?
Switches to another one. I'm going to give him a nice memory. You guys are awesome. Whatever you want. What do you think? Have some editorial opinions here. Think about it. Whatever.
We would prefer they just know the truth.
Oh,
No, we don't. I don't vote for the truth.
You were
No,
saying
no,
earlier
they don't need to know about Dave.
The truth.
Me and Sunshine did the same sort of like presentation we did in the first episode, like music and light show. They liked us and they let us through.
That works. We're a traveling circus.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, are you going to hurry the... it's a long road. Just saying. It's a long road.
Know any faster way?
No. I did want to tell you, though, that corruption shit has gotten down here, okay? There's some stuff, so just dodge it.
What is that thing we saw, and how do we kill it?
Well, it doesn't have a name, and I think you just kill it in, like, a normal way, but, like, a lot of the normal way.
Is it an ex-girlfriend or boyfriend of yours?
No, but it does hate me, so that's a thing.
It's an ex.
Okay. How dare you? We fought before. It's not a fan. I'll say that.
You gotta call him the next day.
Can't decide which one of you I want to hit more. Anyway.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
Dave, Dwarf.
No, I just wanted to check in on you guys, and I want to say I fucked this up, and I would like to apologize.
No shit, Sherlock. I don't know who Sherlock is, but no shit, you fucked it up.
This was supposed to be the one that worked. I'm sorry. It's cool. I'll reset it in a few hundred years. It'll be fine.
You'll get it next time. No worries.
Or maybe you just stop.
No, that's not how you
Fucking
get
with
better.
stuff.
Don't listen to Rainbow.
You know, maybe you just
Practice makes perfect.
the people make of the situation what is gonna happen. You know, why do you feel entitled or the need to interfere with anything that's going on? Because you're some kind of greater deity? Awesome. Great, good for fucking you, but leave the rest of the people on this goddamn planet alone.
Okay, I'm sensing some hostility. I apologize. I'm trying to apologize here. Okay? They really need you up there though. I want to let you that lock thing is out of control.
Then take us there.
No, I can't. The only way I change things is by like hitting the big red restart button. That's all I can do. I was kind of hoping you all would, like Rainbow was saying, get it this time.
Some direction.
So your guidance to us is get to New Sky.
Well, I thought the other things, the people that I gave the rings were important. You know, you guys are important. I'm seeing that now was not. That's my fault. They can't. They can't do it without you. And that's my bad. I really did not. That guy back in the, I can't remember his name, but that predicted all this had a night. That was a right idea. That was a good idea. You are more important. I apologize.
All right.
Well, apologize. Whatever. What are we wasting time for? Do we just
Exactly.
keep going now?
Yeah, we need to get moving then.
Okay. Few things. It's going to take you a long time to get there. I'm getting a grasp on what your version of time is. It's going to, when you get there, okay, got to find Trey. Because that kid, wow. Just wow. Okay? And originally, I thought I was going to... You're going to have to help on both sides. You're going to have to stop this lock thing, and you're going to have to fight the bigger... the tentacle thing.
Oh, we get to kill Locke and fight a giant monster? Is it my fucking birthday?
And I really don't know if it'll work or not. I'll be honest.
Okay.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I guess.
Do you have anything that might help us either get there faster or kill one of the things faster?
No. No.
So that's a no. Awesome.
How about to help us out, you get us some extra horses from these people. That way we can ride harder without horses.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
Do they have anything that can get us there faster or have any equipment we can have?
Like maybe a light that can shine out farther in front of the horses so that we can actually run without worrying about falling into a crevasse.
Oh, I've got this figured out. No, I've got this figured out. Okay. They're waiting for you there. Yes. No, I've got this figured out. I'm on it. I'm on the case. I believe in you. I'm on the case. Okay? And all the people in the room just kind of like turn into a fuzzy haze.
And he's gone.
Sunshine, start with the lights. And I start playing a ditty.
Okay, I do the light show. I think Dave already made him think that we did this already.
Yeah, but if they're coming back.
Hi.
All right,
My
that's
name
the
is
light
Steve.
show. So, hey.
I like to dig.
Anybody speak Dwarvish in our group? Want to ask them for horses and stuff so we can get moving?
So it's imperative that we get to our destination as quickly as possible so that the surface world doesn't implode upon itself and therefore also impact your world. Can we please have some horses, and or do you have anything that could light the way and make it easier and faster for us to travel?
Yes.
And I say thank you.
Like half of them immediately say, yes, I remember how to rebuild those. And they all stand up and start walking.
Wonderful.
Hey, is that good? I don't know what they
Yeah,
all
they
got.
remember how to build something, so now they're gonna go build something.
Okay.
Let's
borrow
follow
those
them and
glasses at
hope
some
that
point?
Dave did not waste our time.
Okay. They marching orders are immediately given. It's maybe a half an hour. They represent themselves with creatures you've seen before. Motherfucker. This.
Modron.
Ooh.
Not a kind of a Modron. Big giant Modron.
You remember fighting some of these with Tarlin.
That eyeball makes me uncomfortable.
They travel quite fast. I believe they will be able to travel with you as a replacement.
Wonderful.
Sounds like a plan.
Thank you for your help. How do we make them go?
I've literally never thought of that.
Just give each of them a remote control.
There
drive it like an Xbox controller.
Yes.
Word.
A series of... You use, we'll say it's voice activated in Dwarven, and they tell you the voice activation.
Just have to sing relax.
Vroom, vroom.
Yes.
Relax.
Starter.
You have to sing relax continuously.
You have to keep singing it to keep them running.
All right. Tilly, break out your bagpipes. Start the music.
I wish I had bagpipes.
Ye olde
somewhere
relax.
else right now. Or a way to play bagpipes on stream.
All right, everybody mount up.
All right. Relax. Don't do it. One, you want to do it. Relax. Don't do it. Anyone come.
I can't believe that this is the joke.
Relax. When you want to suck
God, I hate us.
Relax.
The whole way there, we're just quietly singing.
This is like the new Kumbaya. Relax. Don't do it. I'd fall asleep to it.
How many did they give us? Or
4.
4. Okay.
And you
so
would
I'm
learn
gonna
before
ride with my brother.
you would learn before you left that nobody's ever repaired these until exactly that day because nobody remembered how. There was no need for them. They were warriors amongst them, weapons. You travel uncomfortably, but quickly, for another... It's going to be at least a day. Would you guys rest?
Probably, because otherwise we're gonna be all tired.
Yeah.
Okay.
Better to go into a fight fully rested than with a point of exhaustion.
I'm on a machine.
You are a machine.
They don't speak. They can't say anything. And the moment you dismount them, they sort of fold up into their legs and just sit there.
That is so cool. Why don't we get anything these earlier? Why even mess around with horses? These things are awesome.
You do have to worry about shit less with these.
Accurate. And I don't think you have to feed them.
What? So if I tried to share a sandwich with it, it wouldn't eat it?
I doubt it. I don't think it has a digestive system.
You know what, Steve? Go for it.
Hello, buddy. You want some jerky?
Along your travels that day, you find evidence, you don't see them directly, but you find evidence from off switches and different corridors that there are multiple towns like this down here. You occasionally even run into passers-by, travelers.
Sure, we scare the fuck out of them.
Yeah, it's not none of them have a good time. Not a single one of them have a good time as this passes. This parade of nightmares.
Those things running past, or just
hi.
Just
and the robots make those da-na-na sounds as we have to then sing the rest of Relax.
Yeah, we're like, hi, relax. Go to
go through it.
My name is Steve. Remember me. But not with a PH.
Okay, so you get another long rest if it matters.
All right. I don't think I used anything, but
I don't think anyone did.
I'm going to click the button anyway.
So this would be our third day, right? And we went back in time a week?
Yep.
Okay.
Rainbow is probably back to drinking more heavily, towards the beginning of the campaign.
A lot of stress, mental
Boredom.
Yeah.
boredom.
Rainbow,
What?
Check my inventory.
I know these things bounce a lot. If you spill wine on me again, one more goddamn time.
Oh, brother. I am one more disappointment away from just pouring wine on everyone and lighting everyone on fire. So,
Well, that's more my thing. But what's disappointing about this? These things are cool.
Oh, I'm not upset about these robot things. These robot things are awesome.
Or
I just
upset
don't
about-
understand what the fucking point is anymore. Dave's just gonna reset it. So
Well,
what's the point?
I got the impression that if we can stop all this crap, he won't reset it.
Until he gets bored and feels like he needs to change things up again, or until something happens that isn't his perfect ideal world scenario.
Yeah, he's a real asshole. I'm with you on that one.
This is a private conversation they're having in Twin Speak.
No, she's drunk enough that she's not talking in Twin Speak anymore right now.
Yeah. I feel like it's loud enough if anyone nearby is listening.
I mean, if you need to kick Dave's ass after we finish this, I will help. I will volunteer.
I don't. I like the enthusiasm. I don't see the point though, because you kill the person that he's inhabiting. Well, you just kind of killed that person, not him.
Well, we find where he is for real.
I don't know if he is anywhere for real. Like, he feels or seems incorporeal. He is just kind of an essence.
You know, he feels that way, but now that Audie said that, we don't really know that, do we?
He did say that he fought with that thing in the past. He fought with it.
And he did say that he fought with the evil tentacle, the calamari monster. Which seems to imply that he had a very large body if it looked the same as it does now.
Kraken.
I prefer calamari monster. I don't want to dignify it.
What
At one time, he may have lost that battle, lost his body, but his essence remained because he's still kind of part god.
And I'm under the impression that the calamari monster came from not this planet.
Yeah.
So where'd he fight him?
Perhaps, what if Dave was originally the one, and then this new god showed up to challenge his authority over this world, and that's the new one, and then they got into this big fight, and Dave lost, and all that is really left of his physical presence is that shitty rock.
Audie, you might be a fucking genius.
Don't let it go to your head.
I mean, you might be right, but that's really depressing to think about.
But truthfully, think about it. We all were praising this rock for a really fucking long time. And nothing really, weird happened until the second rock came shooting down. And now suddenly there's another group of fanatics to the true one carrying this other red rock around, and there's the floating spaghetti monster. What if we destroy the rocks? Deal with Locke, sure.
Oh yes, priority number one.
Destroy the ones. The physical rocks.
I'm under the impression that would destroy magic in the world, which wouldn't be the worst thing as far as I know. But
I mean, personally, that's a sacrifice that I am willing to make so that entities like Dave stop fucking with our world.
Mike, what wasn't there a time period before the one came around where people were blendering elves for their magic and stuff like that?
It was the dark time.
Right. Did people just die from not having magic?
In speaking with Tishvia, this is actually a conversation you've had with Tishvia in the past. He was aware of that rock thing, and nobody else was, and it didn't do anything until he started making it do stuff. He got that machine working again, which brought back magic.
He got the one working by throwing magic into it, magical items into it.
But before he did that, were people dying without magic, or were people just greedy for magic and they were killing others for it?
They were very greedy for magic, is basically what the stories of the dark time were. And to the point where blood magic, sacrifice magic was the only way that it happened.
We also, there are no elves and stuff and halflings, orcs, all those people with magic in their blood. Or not orcs. All those people with magic in their blood were not living as long.
Well, if the sacrifice is that we lose magic,
There's also stories that magic helps support the crops. There was a bit of a famine that happened during that time.
well, I can't possibly imagine a world that can survive without magic. So
I
That's what's listed in the book. So, however, I mean,
that was I didn't actually say that, Sunshine. That was a joke, because our world doesn't have magic.
right.
Is the one still in the capital? Do we know?
yeah, the one was a mountain.
The one is
No.
buried under a mountain. Yeah.
The fake one, then, whatever. The
The
rock.
one that we know as the one was the size, like what, of a small skyscraper or something, right?
Yeah, it was really, well, not quite that big, but it was probably 8 stories tall, buried under a mountain.
I'm not gonna say it'd be difficult to move. I just asked if it's still there, as far as we know.
Actually, I would like all of you to roll nature.
Nature?
Nature. That is a new one.
Yeah.
14.
13.
Natural 20.
Oh.
Natural 1.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
Rainbow,
I got
you
a natural 1 as well.
Steve, why does your camera not work?
What's
I
that?
turned it off real fast.
Okay.
Was that 3 natural 1s?
Yeah.
Oh no! Mine is a natural 3. I have no bonus to nature.
Rainbow, however, got a natural 20. Rainbow,
Yes.
you remember the walls of the capital are jutting rocks of a crystalline, glass-like nature in the middle of the desert, pointing in a direct line toward where the one sits. Very similar as if a very hot object flew a very long distance and created those structures on its entry. Like a meteor.
Like a meteor. Mm-hmm.
That came in like a wrecking ball.
I was thinking more like a really big rock, but meteor works too.
It's a meteor word.
So, I would share that. I don't know how to share that in a better way than you did, so I would share that memory.
Does this planet not have its own fucking magic? What the hell? Why do we have to get everything from the sky?
Are we aliens? I just want to know.
Well, you definitely. The rest of us, I'm not sure.
I'm in your brain. I just look at him. You were right all along.
No one else hears that? What the fuck?
What?
Here's what.
Do we need to get ready for a fight or something, or
There's a weird buzzing noise. Or is that
that's
just-
the robot?
Tiddly just has a constant.
He has tinnitus. Yeah, Tiddly has tinnitus.
What? Bop.
Map.
Is this helping?
Anything else you'd like to discuss?
All I know is that if everything's so worthless, we should have decided it a long time ago. I learned that if you're alive, it's just best to keep living. You gotta enjoy what we can. Always walking forward.
I don't know if I can put it into words very well, but when we were talking to, I forgot his name, if he even had a name, the squid monster's herald. He described what they wanted, and every part of me disagreed with it. And so I'm going to do my best to kill him. I'm going to do my best to kill Locke. I'm going to do my best to kill the calamari monster. And at the end of that, if Dave tries to do something that I don't like, I'll probably do my best to kill him.
This is good. This is a good mentality. Don't everybody take note here and don't lose that motivation.
There are some people that you cannot negotiate with.
A fucking greed.
Yeah, I'm in. We're gonna kill Locke. We're gonna kill the spaghetti monster. And then if I have to do it by myself, I'm destroying both of those rocks.
I mean, no, I'm with you. I don't really like them.
Night.
As she says, I'm going to destroy both of those rocks, she just finishes the bottle and throws it away. Night! And then one frame falls over.
Nobody sleeps as well as Rainbow does. Nobody. Next morning, you get back on your robo horses and head on out.
Oh man, that was a sparkling wine thing that I was drinking, and I chugged it during Guy's speech, and now I have the burps.
Why did you chug it?
Because he was being all like, live every day, YOLO, live, laugh, love. And then Rainbow wanted to vomit, so she chugged her wine instead.
Don't let Rainbow be in charge.
Live, laugh, love, and kill everybody that disagrees with you.
That's closer.
I want that.
That's closer.
T-shirt
that embroidered.
That's a fucking t-shirt. That's an actual t-shirt. That's a legitimate, that's a good one. Okay, so it's another 8-ish hours on the robo sexuals. And they stop. Just stop.
Relax.
All of a sudden. And no amount of singing makes them move.
Damn it.
What is it, boy? Are you scared?
You see off in front of you, while the highway continues, a set of stairs.
But you can't fucking go upstairs?
Stairs.
I kick it.
No.
It doesn't move.
Animal handling. Just kidding.
This is not an
I get
animal.
off.
This is why horses are better.
I guess. Horses don't do great with stairs either, though.
You
All right.
train them
Good
right.
boy. Pat him.
As-
Go
as soo-
home.
As soon as you unload your stuff, it just starts, all of them, just start sprinting back the way they came.
So they loan us these and keep the horses. I don't think Dave tricked them as well as we thought he did.
Oh, whatever. We stole those horses anyway. Let's just keep going.
That is a fair point. Fucking horse thieves.
Where do you go?
Well, gee, I wonder.
I imagine up these stairs.
Okay, you head up the stairs.
Unless we've got like an SC or I can't say the
MC Usher.
Is there like one of those little stairs
You
or
got it,
chairs
you got
on
it,
the
man.
side that we can ride up the
There's
stairs?
multiple stairs going on right now. Upside down, everywhere.
Josh, are you naked? What's happening?
Put your pants back on and turn on your camera.
No, no, Yeah, no. Jess forgot her glasses, so she had to come back and go
Okay.
grab them.
Okay.
Oh,
And
okay.
now she's just watching this all.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Hello, Jess.
Jess is the ghost in his kitchen. The
Well,
That's
Josh,
what you guys
regardless
been
of who's
staring at
there,
for the last year.
Well, something fell over earlier, so it's very possible.
regardless of who's there, Josh, put your pants back on.
Okay.
Never.
Okay. So you head up the stairs, and you find yourself surrounded by very similar architecture, town-wise, that you've seen before. Much smaller, less grandiose, but very similar. Nobody's here. Halfway through what would be considered the town, quote-unquote, or a few buildings in, there's another cave-in.
Oh, for fuck's sake, again.
There are cracks of light coming in through the top, however. This does not look as extensive.
All right, Steve. You know the drill.
All right, I'm on it. All right, here I
Hey.
go.
All right.
He has a drill? I thought he just had a shovel.
Athletics.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you, Steve.
Here I
Use
go
guidance.
again, digging
I would-
again.
So I would go after it as well.
Oh, maybe I give guidance to Audie then. Steve
Yeah,
doesn't need
guidance to
it.
Audie. Steve doesn't need it.
25.
Yep.
Yep.
Steve doesn't need it.
It's a D4.
What does guidance add?
D4.
Okay, I will roll the D4 first.
3.
I will add 1 to my result. Okay, cool.
Oh,
Phil, man, you and dice. It's incredible.
He
And
was
then
less
my
than useful.
Roll after that on the D20 was.
Is that a 2?
Oh shit, that is a 1. That is a 1.
So he was less than useful, but Steve rolled a 25. So he's able to make basically a hole at the top that's able to get into fresh air one at a time. Who would like to go first?
Sure.
I guess I'd probably have to go first because I'm the smallest.
Sure.
Are you?
Yeah.
He's the smallest. He's a halfling.
I'm pretty sure he's shorter than me. I don't know if he's thinner than me.
Yeah, same.
You have plate mail on though, don't you?
I have regular mail and it's mithril, so it's pretty
All right.
much like
got mail.
like a shirt.
So it doesn't. It's irrelevant. I don't know why I brought it up. You go
Yeah.
out. You all shuffle outside, and you recognize your surroundings.
Is it?
Is this heaven? All I see is bright light.
We're in the forest.
You were following me. Quit looking up my kilt.
You are at the exit to the ruins from New Sky, from a million fucking years ago. I gotta
when we
pee.
saw the star crash.
Yes, that place.
Now would be a perfect time for some new fish people sticks.
Fish
New
sticks,
from the makers of
fish
fish
people
people.
sticks.
We are now branching out. We've decided that we're not just stick people and then random products. We are getting back into the food industry after a long, long waited period. We are now fish people sticks
The
with
movie.
sandwiches. But they're like mini sandwiches, so they're still like bite size. So we don't want like a full meal with it. They're like they're pretty like they're appetizers, but they're still sandwiches. There's
Fish stick.
bread that are on it, and then we of course our classic fish people sticks recipe that we put in there, and then we add some tuna, and then we also put some sauerkraut, and then we got olives, like black olives, but we put in that as well. And then like like day-old lettuce that we just kind of let sit out for a while.
And then we spit on it a couple times. And...
That is
It's like a Reuben tartare.
That is our
Not how you make kimchi.
new product, fish people sticks, coming at you, fall 2021. Look for your local supermarkets.
Fish people sticks. What the fuck did I just put in my mouth?
That is not effective marketing. Okay.
Or it's genius marketing.
Or. All right. So yes, you're at the other side of New Sky.
Made it.
This is the exact place you saw the star fall the first time.
Okay. We know how to get back from here, right?
I'd hope so.
Yeah.
It was only like 3 months ago.
But it was only like, what, a 2 hour, 3 hour
Yeah.
run?
Hike.
Hike.
Wasn't even a run. The difference this time around is you can already see it. As you walk down into the valley, there's a lot more people here. There's tent cities kind of everywhere. What used to be farmlands that were everywhere in this valley, in the mountains, have become what can only be described as a refugee encampment. Wilders of all shapes and sizes. Very few humans or orcs, but every other species under the sun.
Going to suggest, for the trip home that Steve sing some country roads, but it seems like inappropriate now.
Wait. You want me to sing, Adi? Like right now? I mean, I'm not warmed up.
I didn't.
Alright, I guess if you insist.
I break out my
My
pants.
name is Steve. I'm from a place I like to dig from here to there. My name is Steve. This is really bad. Take me home. I'm almost done.
It's beautiful.
Laura, you were fortunate to be away at the right time.
I'm sure she
I
heard.
heard it.
Yeah. I'm sure it echoed through the walls of her house.
It wasn't that bad.
It was great. It was fantastic.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Steve,
I liked
one
it.
of the lyrics you had was "This is really bad."
There would be. Well, I said okay.
As you start to
I'm
move
a little
up,
caught in the middle.
as you start to move up the other side, Steve's sister comes bounding down the stairs leading up from New Sky. I felt you! I felt you! I felt you coming!
I started running towards her with open arms.
She just stiff arms your ass into the dirt.
I think I'm in love.
Mordecai! I missed you! Sister!
Brother, how are you? Oh, I've missed you.
I'm so good. I've been eating all these like sandwiches and I've been seeing these places. You should see the places I've got to dig. It's amazing. And I got the shovel from Shovel Claws. It was so cool.
There will be plenty. Oh, Shovel Claws visited you, motherfucker. I can't wait to catch up. I was told you were coming.
It was a long walk through the mountains, but we're finally here. We're back. Where's Ma?
Up at the village. Please.
Ma! I take off.
And he's gone.
Go home to New Sky.
If we really need him, I'll call him later. Where do we need to go?
Just come up, say hello to everyone. I'm so happy you're here, especially early. We are preparing for the worst.
I mean, we're here early because we are also somewhere else.
No, I know. Ando explained it to me.
Okay.
It was confusing at first, I'll admit.
Yeah.
She is crazy. But that's okay. I finished the table. You'll like it.
The table.
The table.
Yeah, she was prophesized to make a table for everyone to gather at.
The prophecy. You've seen the prophecy, yes?
I do remember the table now.
Actually, she didn't have it. Her mom had the prophecy.
No, you've seen the prophecy.
Yeah, we saw it in the temple.
Does the table help us kill Locke?
No, but it's
Hit him with
important.
it.
No, but it's important that we sit at it and exchange food and good tidings.
Well, I am also hungry, so second best thing.
It is less about the food. It is more about the exchange of good feelings. For when surrounded by friends, you can accomplish any goals.
I hope so.
Some of you would notice that Orakai seems taller. She was tall before, but she seems bigger. I'm gonna go with 9'6". No reason.
Damn.
Holy cow.
No reason.
He did not notice that at all.
You like that meme of the guy creeping around the tree?
She has she has a sun hat on. The sun hat is black. No reason.
Oh, God damn it.
He's a vampire.
Diddley. Marcus looks so confused.
Marcus hasn't heard anything for like half an
When
hour.
don't I?
We all had confused feelings the first time we saw Tall Lady.
I'm making a reference to Tall Lady. If nobody knows Tall Lady, Google that shit. Do yourself a favor.
I wouldn't.
Also, if you want to play Castle, the expansion, not expansion, but the demo came out this week.
Oh, for Village, yeah.
Yeah.
Castle.
It gives you 30 minutes to
Village.
play.
Resident Evil 8 Village.
Yeah. Well, they just did the first part, Village, and then another demo like the Castle, like so you could play like two separate parts there.
The game itself is called The Village, Josh.
Mhm.
Like the finished game. You arrive. Everyone seems real happy to see you, even people you don't recognize. You are approached by people you know. First off, Steve and Orkai's mother. As well as
His fucking stepdad.
his fucking stepdad. Yeah, sure, his stepdad's there. The really nice guy.
Steve just hates for no reason.
No, he's required to, I guess.
I still beat his ass.
Yes, you did. Tarlin comes running up as well. And shit, we'll say Envian's there. Fuck it. They look more godly than they ever have. Tarlin has an aura about him that glows light. Anvian is a 7'5" dwarf with fire hair. You know.
I murmured a rainbow. I like these two.
Yeah, they can stay.
Friends! Tarlin walks up. Hugs, 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 hugs. Pleasures. Oh, fine. Don't pretend. Oh, we're tough guy now. That's fine.
No, it's not. I just don't like being touched, but thank you.
I give him a big hug. I'm like, son of a bitch.
I know. Close your eyes. Sorry.
I do like
point that up.
Awkward bro side hug.
I'm overjoyed that you're here. Anvian just walks up to Sunshine. Sunshine.
Oh, Anvian? I say, looking up. I'm pretty sure she's taller than me now.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for all the help.
Anytime. I was hoping for more requests. I like you guys. You seem nice.
Well, give it a bit. Oh, by the way, Mike, why, with all the women that my characters might have a romantic interest in, you give them the deepest voice you can do?
Why would you have a romantic interest in your god?
That happened.
I want to fuck Jesus.
First of all, if Sunshine could fuck the sun, he would. Okay, and Ambien's the closest thing. All right.
I don't know. Tarlin's kind of the closest thing. He is light. Anvian.
Well, Ambien's made out of fire.
Fire and rebirth.
And if we're being honest, when they both walked up, I said I like these two. Okay.
Oh, so three-way. So Devil's three-way with two gods is what we're trying for. Well, you're
Lucky
here.
Pierre.
Whoa. Sunshine grew up in an aristocratic area. You know, it's
No, wait.
What was that, Steve?
No. I gave Guy already my blessing.
for Tarlin. Or for Ambien.
No, I mean, no.
Or
Orakai gave blessing. It's like, that's cool. As long as it's not Adi. Sunshine, I'm still on the fence. You got pretty mad about me pooping in your room. I'm just, I'm not there yet.
Steve, I'm curious what you think I need your blessing for.
Steve, he's not going after Orakai.
All right.
I think everyone's aware that Orikai's out of their league. I'm
not sure Adi's totally aware of that.
Maybe not Rainbow. Rainbow Rainbow might still have a chance. The
Rainbow is not interested in anyone.
No, I know, but like Rainbow's the only one out of everybody here.
In general.
Yeah, just in general, Rainbow's the only one with a chance still.
Rainbow is not interested in anyone ever at all.
All right. Well wishings and hellos are given all around. Oh, fuck is this guy? Oh, no, that guy's got log on. He's not there.
Hello, Adidas. I'm glad to meet you. Or wait, how does that go? What? How does the Animal House thing go? He tells everyone, he introduces himself. I don't know.
But you know all these people.
Yeah, we've met all these people before.
I know, I was trying to do a fucking reference. I fucked it up.
Okay, sounds good.
Fuck you, I'm hungover.
I was trying to do a reference, the Philip Ravy story.
You are given housing to sort of rest. That evening at dinner, you are taken to the table in question. On one side sits the six of you. On the other side sits the six newly found ring bearers.
Oh, I see what you mean about the table now. It's a very fine craftsmanship.
Yes, thank you. I didn't. Not sure how I knew how to make it, but I did.
I whispered to Audie. You could still hit lock with it.
Try to get
What
all
was
of
the
them
table made out of?
Mahogany. Rich mahogany.
Rich mahogany. It's a stone, pure stone. A single piece.
You polish this thing so smooth. Have you ever thought about doing countertops?
No, I haven't.
I know of a marble mine. Just for once we get all this thing taken care of.
I have God working
Guy's
in
setting up his
marble
next
mine.
business venture.
I can't. I'm trying to find all of them. Hold up. Now, so let's talk a little bit. Any of you can talk to your. Is that dead? No, that's not the guy. Get rid of him. Can't remember the names of all of them, so I'm trying to find them in this thing.
I would say it's King is one.
Oh, King.
King is there, by the way.
Who's got it as
Harlan,
King?
Azrael, King.
Really?
Anvian,
You don't think? You don't know that immediately?
Barlog.
Raise your hand if you think King is if you're the priest or priestess of King.
It's either me or Tiddly.
It's Tiddly. It's 100% Tiddly.
Okay. Yeah, fair
I
enough.
wasn't 100% sure. I was thinking because I deal with animals so much and I like to eat things.
He's the great hunter. King is the hunter.
Fair enough. They're not exactly the same personality wise though.
I don't know if that's
As far as I know,
true.
He hasn't impaled a man.
He impaled a guy like 2 days ago. What are you talking about?
I mean, I guess. Being shot with an arrow, being impaled.
Yeah, I do.
Well, I did kind of shoot an arrow through that one thing's head into the ground.
That's true.
Is that considered impaling?
Yes.
You know what?
like
We'll
that.
give it to you, buddy.
Okay.
You kinda did it.
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, so who's Ando?
Oh, shit.
Ando? You mean Arlog?
No, Ando.
The time one. Who's the time?
I'm guessing mine.
Yeah.
Because I have weird magic.
What?
That's pretty good.
So Audie's light?
Lunch?
No.
Is he's the light of our light?
Yeah, Audie's light.
Light of our light.
He's light and glory.
That works. I do cast light on his sword a lot.
He is light and glory.
What was my god the god of again?
Time.
Just time?
Specifically wasting it for everyone.
No, time, fate, and storytelling is actually what she fully encompasses. Because everything has to happen at a certain time.
Boy, looking at
And
his
it
picture.
takes a very specific amount of time to get a properly soft-boiled egg.
Oh.
Cooking is about time.
Mise en place and getting everything right. And
I've thought about this. I'm telling you.
Looking
I'm
at his
saying-
picture, I'm not sure I'm comfortable being in the same room as King.
He's barely in the same room as you. I'll be honest with you.
It's just his head and like poking in through a window.
The table itself actually isn't in a room. It's in New Sky, sort of built in where that sort of fighting area was. And he is there He's not at the table.
Imagine him in a chair that's way too small for him, holding a tiny teacup.
No, he's even bigger. He's even bigger than he was last time you saw him. So he is.
He's grown.
He's barely in. He's hitting kaiju standards at this point.
The teacup is like him trying to hold on to a grain of rice, a single grain of rice.
Yeah. But you sit basically six across, staring at each other. Because we're supposed to. Marcus, you shit. Everybody's arguing about who's best now.
Wait, which god am I?
What do you mean?
Hey, cheat.
Dude.
Which one is it?
Your sister, dude. Earth.
Ah, that makes so much sense. All right.
Rock, earth, and craftsmanship? Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not following.
Digging is like a subset of it.
That sounds a lot like sunshine. I would have.
Are we ever gonna see you again?
Sunshine, whose hands have like literally never been dirty.
And we might not. Who knows?
Okay. You sit at the table. You discuss stories. You exchange pleasantries. They seem in good.
Okay.
In good. Feeling. Hi.
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 Just chilling.
You're fine. They're all in a really good mood. No stress of the upcoming clear terribleness.
I'm glad
Besets
that the
him.
60-foot crocodile is in the good mood.
Speaking of which, am I near King?
Everyone is.
Yeah, I suppose.
Everyone in this town is kind of near King.
Mr. King? Hello?
Hello, sunshine, Hanover.
So what happened with those the precious things we left in the forest? Just curious.
You can say dragon eggs out loud.
Okay.
We are amongst friends here.
I don't say this, but I think it very loudly that he seems a lot more chill than the last time I saw him.
I had them moved to Ainori, the island, across the gap from Borth.
Oh. Cool.
That is very specific. Plausible deniability would have been nice, but I am glad they are far away.
You will never find them, I promise.
Good.
I apologize for my previous aggressions.
Well, if I had the nickel for every time I had to do that, actually, I've never really apologized.
I am still struggling against my previous form.
Well, I mean, really, no harm, no foul with us. So, good to see you again.
Glad you're on our side. Still scared shitless of you.
As you should
That's
be.
what that smell is?
I said shitless. There's nothing left.
The night goes on. You have a great time. At the end, Azrael stands. It is close to being time to be done. We need our champions to rest. But we raise our glasses.
Pinkies. Guys, pinkies.
Yeah, I'm
Remember,
out
it's
of drink.
formal.
He's king with this tiny.
Working on it.
He's probably picking up a
It's got like a water barrel.
yeah, he's got like a water barrel.
There we go.
I don't know many of you well, or any of you, honestly. But I know we are the last and only line between this world and, well, quite frankly, myself being far too busy. I believe in us. To us. Ando speaks up real quickly. As soon as fucking Tishvia and the fucking kids show up, we'll be fine.
Oh, right.
Cheers.
I like my person.
Oh, speaking of which, as I pull out my little ear horn, I remember that what's his bucket? Dave wanted us to call or to talk to Trey right away. Now that that's been brought up, I will remember that, and I'm gonna try calling him. Well, it's more like text messages. Can't really like real time talk.
Voice message.
Yeah. I would just say, "Hey Trey, this is Sunshine. Where are you guys?"
And as soon as I find Trey's, there it is.
This really does remind me of a Smurf Village every time you put up this picture, by the way.
I'm not joking. I think it was an artist rendition of a Smurf Village.
Okay.
Or the Fraggles.
Yeah.
No, Fraggles are fully underground.
Also, they have like scaffolding everywhere that people eat.
Here on Fraggle Rock.
Hey, Sunshine. It's Trey. Did you guys get that? What time is it? Did you guys get the potion? The chemistry set? I hope you got it.
Yeah, yes, we did. Some things are a little different. We're actually, I won't say all that. Sorry, I just remembered I'm limited on how much.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say yes, we did. Long story, but we're in two places. We're in New Sky also.
Oh, thank the gods. Oh my god, I've been trying to keep this up for so long. Ando told me the thing about like a while ago, but I didn't know what to say. I knew there was like two of you, but I'm sorry.
Maybe still be careful, because you might freak out past me.
No, I won't say anything, I swear. We should have been there by now, but somebody doesn't know how to read prevailing winds. Fuck you, and fuck the horse you rode in on.
Are they on a balloon, Mike?
They're on a giant thopter.
An airship. All right. Well, we're here. I guess we're gonna go to bed. Let us know when you get here.
Don't worry, I think it'll be soon. The stuff's changed. We're coming in from the east. West. Sorry.
Okay. I was like, east is where I figured they'd be coming from. Understood. And then I'd pass that on to everyone who's listening to me. Which is probably just Rainbow, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Steve's always listening,
He's
paying attention.
I was
No.
waiting.
Not even remotely true.
This is a real thing.
I'm drinking, partying with all the people I had fun with before, talking with my god. Like, no, but seriously, any tricks, anything that I can like do special. Sunshine said he had like visions from his god.
Yeah, I don't feel like we're like that close.
Okay,
Oh.
I really haven't met you before, but well, let's keep drinking.
Uh-huh. 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 It's awkward.
I'm gonna go sit next to Azrael.
Mm-hmm.
My god.
Mm-hmm.
So, how's it going?
I'm doing my best to have a positive outlook. It's not my...
Strong suit?
Not even a little bit.
On our ride up here, I had an existential crisis saying, what the fuck's the point? So, you know, same boat.
We've been talking about that. I assume you mean how Dave is a pile of shit.
Yeah, I was gonna talk to you about that, since I'm like a priestess of you or whatever.
It's
I figured I
weird.
should probably...
We're co-workers. Let's just go
Okay,
with that.
yeah. Since I'm your supervisee, I wanted to check it over with you first before I enact this plan. I'm gonna fucking end Dave when this is all over. I'm gonna find out how, and I'm gonna end him.
We want to do the same.
Sick. We're all on the same team. Okay, cool. Good.
He can't hear us. I feel I should tell you that.
Good. I really didn't care either way, whether he could hear me or not, because, you know, again, what's the point? If he gets mad, he can just hit the big red restart button, so.
That's not how it works. His time works different. His button takes a few hundred years. If he hit it now, well, our great-great-great-grandchildren would care. Well, yours.
Nah. Not gonna be an issue here, but anyway. Cool. Audie had an interesting thought today. About the two rocks. The one and now the true one.
Do you think one of them's attached to him? That's a theory
Yeah.
I've been working on.
Yeah.
We break them both then. I don't know how.
And the red one's attached to the spaghetti monster thing.
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
They emit
break
the
'em both.
same. They emit the same glow. I have to assume they're attached in some way.
Cool. Good. Same page. That's all I needed. Oh, I wanted to double check. I think last time we talked, I think you told me I could like commune with you. Is that still a thing?
Of
Is that a thing
course,
I can do?
yes.
Okay. I didn't know if I needed to like prepare it like I prepare my normal spells or if it's just always a thing.
Don't know.
Yeah, we'll give it a try. We'll figure it out.
I mean, I'm right here. You could just like.
Yeah, I mean, but I mean,
Okay.
like later
No,
on,
yeah.
Like if we have to split up to find rock A and rock B.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah. Cool. Night.
That is freaky. How did she just do that? The next few days are spent in preparation.
I would definitely ask what their plan is to kill that thing.
The plan is they know Trey's coming with a weapon, a very powerful weapon. Their plan right now, however, is they're going to evacuate the valley, which is a big part of the next couple of days. They know it's supposed to come up over the eastern side of the mountains there. They're going to meet it while it is still below them. Hopefully with Trey's weapon. If it makes it into the valley, they have constructed Orokai has constructed catapults, rock catapults along the edge. The rest of the village is stationed on those. They want you and a small band of others to keep Locke's group from coming up the pass to the west. It's not a large pass. He can't walk up with the whole army. It'll be 4 wide at best.
Have they set traps? Do we have...
They want to try to do a cave-in scenario to cut off Locke, although they know that won't actually stop the army. They went back and forth, and they don't think doing it early is a good idea. They think letting Locke and a few of his in, and then doing it on top of their heads to separate potential generals' leadership from the greater group is the way to go.
We, do you have a blacksmith here?
You have Orokai.
Okay. I didn't know if she did metal specifically. I would talk to her about getting some caltrops made.
She would be able to.
Is there any way we could set up like an avalanche, like put a bunch of boulders at the top of the mountain? If we know the path they're going to take?
Speaking to Orokai. Yeah, I believe so. I could gather rocks, establish them at the top. Somebody would need to be in charge of moving them, so I'll be very distracted at the time.
Steve!
What? No, what?
We're moving rocks. You want to go?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
So you take this rock, and you put it up there, make sure it's balanced. Don't let it roll downhill yet.
Wait, can I do at least one time let it roll back down? Like,
you can have it roll back down this way, just don't hit anyone with it.
Alright, deal.
That's the problem, because someone might get rolled over.
That's a chance I'm willing to take.
Ando, speaking to you, has been telling you most of this plan. The fundamental problem in it is at some point, and I'll know the timing, but I won't know when. I'll just know in the moment. When I have to go get you. You know what I mean? Unfortunately,
you have to do that other thing.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's during the battle, which means I need to leave this one to go get you. That is why I think you are required to help fight that thing as well. So as quickly as you can deal with Locke, that will be the best. I don't know how, but they're communicating with it. They're moving.
There were blood pools that they were using to move that thing.
Yes.
Scouts look out for it.
No, we can't get anywhere near them. We've actually tried.
Do we know where the red stone is?
With Locke. It's going to be upon his march. Best we can tell from what Davis said, if the rock gets to the monster, that's bad. We think it's a piece of it. Something Dave knocked off a long time ago.
Be part of the brain or something. It was
Maybe.
mindless before.
Maybe. Could be. We just know stop lock, break that thing.
Do we have a weapon that can break that?
I think most things. It seems crystalline in nature. If you have something that can do that, I think anything's capable.
I think both Steve and Audie have pretty good weapons.
Anvian, can you make a spike or something that we can have someone hold in order for Steve or somebody to smash? A spike and hammer combo?
Yes. Working with Urukai. Yes, she could bring proper ore.
Either a pickaxe or I don't know if a spike and hammer would something that we know can pierce it.
Yes, I will. And with that, we're going to end the evening. Thank you very much for watching. Have an excellent evening. We'll be back next week with an exciting conclusion.
Woo! What?
Sweet.
We're gonna fucking ambush Locke and kill him cheaply. So Adi always feels like he was cheated out of a clean fight.
Good night.
We're finally finished.